There we go. Yo, say some shit.
Some shit.
Yo, say some shit.
Some shit.
Alright, bro.
Are you gonna have that on at the same time?
No. It's all
okay, you just wanted to test it.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it was working. Good luck, homie.
Alright, I'm keeping my cool this time.
Ooh.
Harrison Smith single-handedly beat me last game. Like, it was some bullshit.
Jeez. Is this league all Madden?
I think it is. I'm not sure.
We'll find out pretty quickly as soon as the kickoff happens.
Okay, Coach, thank you. We are about 4,300 miles away from you there in Orlando as we come to you from the European home of the NFL, London, England. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the London Bulldogs. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
As soon as it's played.
What the hell?
Ready!
Yeah, it's all Madden. Good to know.
Go, go, go!
How?
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
What do you mean, which thing?
So, like, which side you have a blocking favor for?
Oh.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Oh, yeah.
That didn't pop up. That's how you know it's on Madden.
Bro, that reverse.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Yeah, it's just tough.
7 yards
like
there and a first down.
There's no pre-snap motion, so you don't know it's coming.
So you had your tight end and your running back in the backfield.
Yeah, my tight end was like in the slot.
So was Jalen Hurd just a wide receiver in the backfield then?
No, it's my tight end.
Because for sure, like, it looked like you were handing it right off to.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
And still got like passing there.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Yeah, fuck is this play? Whatever. I'll run that back, I guess.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down.
I don't know about that. They can do it 4. Oh, okay.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll go with a big back Fournette. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Lock now on first down. The screen pass here to Cohen.
Oh, my God.
Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Yo, where the fuck is this play? Is it not?
Set. 10-2 stop. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, zoom.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run, and just lost track, and it cost him.
The delay of game backs him up 5, first and 15. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. Give him a couple on the run there. It'll be 2nd and 13.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety?
Whoa.
Oh, that's my bad.
Coming up and making the big-time play.
Here we go. Set. 50. Plant. Watch 85. It's going to be a long shoot.
Now on 2nd and 13. Lock. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he will take it in for a touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Nope. Hold up.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Shit, that's mine.
They're not my fault.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Pause it.
And they'll put up.
We're good. You there?
Yep, let's get it.
My bad. My mom was telling me
Outside
just
there
like,
as his guys will get it
thing that
at
usually
the
trickle that is
25.
their shit. And
Yeah, no, you're good, man.
That's it. Right to the 3.
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Newton. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Darren Lee there to get him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Now Newton. And Diggs has it. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On 1st and 10.
oh shit, that was an
And
all
down he goes.
Yeah, that's a good call.
And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Throwing is Newton.
I threw that. You saw me throw that.
Great, and he goes down once more. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Newton now to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
No, I'm shouting the shit out of that.
Well, they didn't.
That's wildness.
What? That's not an interception. There's no way that's an interception.
They come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. He's got a first down past the 30. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. Touchdown!
He's not fast.
I know, but I thought Matthew was fast.
Oh, you were trying to blitz.
His guys get the quick strike touchdown.
Caught you in the LB5.
Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week.
You're running blitzes against me, and I run like plays that beat that.
But sometimes you get locked in.
The second sack you had,
good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success.
But for some reason,
great
won't let me
momentum
get
going
rid of
forward
it.
for the rest of the year.
Because if I threw it earlier,
they'll soon be chanting
Richardson wasn't as
MVP
great.
anytime he touches the ball.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it
Madden
at
needs
the
to fix this
25.
shit, dude. Because that's not a me problem. That's a Madden problem. And I know I'm complaining, but that's actually some bullshit.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 18 yards, first down Niners.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
First down, Marcus.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Newton.
Fuck me.
And this
Turn
is
around,
going to be
asshole.
incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And no, it doesn't get
Are you
there.
serious?
Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. They'll try and pick it up with Cohen. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
That was 4th and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't 4th and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations 4th and 3, 4th and 4. Rush coming in, he's taken down. Mac
It's
Wilson
almost like the same shit happened to me.
there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Good call.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now Locke.
Oh, you got me
Open man,
shitting.
it's DJ Moore. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. Locke going to bring the offense up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. First down, a run with Cohen. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
It was a good call.
Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself, thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to
Throw
go
this
back.
fucking time. How many times I got press
He's
triangle?
taken down.
Oh, my
Adrian
goodness.
Claiborne. He's the
That
one
was
who
not a
runs
blitz
him
either.
down, and my goodness, that is just a
I'm
disastrous
pressing
loss for
triangle.
this
Just running
offense.
backwards. What the hell was that? Yeah, what the hell is that? That's
I
dumb.
don't know. You had players
Need something
wide
from
open.
deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Here's Locke. And almost
God
picked
damn it.
off. I guess the good news for them now, it's fourth down. Problems on third down
I
so
would
far
be
in this
sick if you
first
caught
half.
that
Relatively
right
small
in.
sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league,
I would
somewhere
actually
around
be
40% on
stupid
third down
pissed.
for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0.
Are you
worried
kidding
at this
me? How is
stage or
he
still too
unblocked?
early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now we're
What?
downfield is
Damn,
taken in
correct.
by his running back. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
I was like, that was going. Then Kelsey was open.
Newton on third down. Eluding the pressure right. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit
I meant to
and
slide
pick
there,
up a
but it
first
just didn't
down.
do it.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Throwing again on second down. Newton, it's
good
brought
play.
incomplete. It's John Brown.
Good fucking play.
Touchdown, 49ers. John Brown. His first touchdown of the new season as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half.
No,
They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
Thanks, Stephen.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, a full half to be played.
Unless they like get kicked like way out of bounds.
Unless they're out of bounds. If you kick it to me, I'm looking. Because I'd rather
The
take
offense
shot
back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
Slice and dice.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. They look to throw. It's Locke.
I
To the
thought I
former
had that.
Seminole, Auden Tate. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down. 3rd and 2, Locke's going to throw.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
On first down, Locke. And a big loss loss here as he's taken down. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. To throw it is Locke. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Aaron Donald getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando for a check-in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report.
Upgrade with him?
Yeah.
Well, like, I can't use it
and how about
because
this
everything else is great.
An onside kick
He's 99
as they
at
say
everything.
here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Newton. Then caught by Henry. 7 yards on the play. And just like that, it's third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. A shotgun snap for Newton.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, let them fight it.
Yeah, you don't need to be down one if you're hitting me.
So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good
Even
time,
on the,
doesn't
like,
it? Because he hit it
I went a
square,
little
too.
past
Sometimes
the,
you can bank
regularity
one
that
in if you get it on the end of the football.
meter.
No such luck
Just
there
when
for
that
him.
meter,
Yeah, because they couldn't hit the
back,
long
it's like,
field goal, they are set up nicely offensively at the 41, first and 10.
Aaron Donald's got his X factor. I
First
don't
down
like
as they're
that.
able to get this forward for about 4.
Yeah, but you already
They
got
give him 4
4.
yards
It only
there.
gives you
It'll
like
be
full
second
10
and
yards,
6.
though, which is ridiculous.
Now, they
That's
struggled to
Aaron
get him
fucking
rolling on the
Donald.
ground in the
I like
first
that.
half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah,
Because
but I don't
when
think
it's
it's
like
time to
J.J.
abandon
Watt
the
or
running
like
game.
Cam
I would say
Jordan,
keep
it's only
beating the
like-
horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards the pickup there. So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Why did
Get him down after a
Overton
pickup
go
of
for the
8,
block?
second and 2.
That's what I don't get.
On second down, it's Cohen looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to
Now
be
we got
a
a
case
bruiser back in
of
the
see
game.
ball, get ball.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll run for it with Fournette.
Are you shitting me?
First down
There's no
across
way he
the
runs
20
over
to
Aaron
the
Donald.
19-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a
Aaron
very
Donald stopped
solid
him in his
fourth
tracks
down
every
conversion, and defensively pure frustration. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. This is Cohen on the toss. And he gets it inside
How are
the
you
10
running
to
better
the
than me?
9. They picked up
God
5
damn
yards
it.
last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect
I got
this
one
lead.
fuckable
Give it
1-2
to their
combo,
backs, but a
though.
little bit of keep away, don't you
I'm
think?
on
That's
that
probably a good
also.
philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They run. This is Cohen looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal.
What?
That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
How are you
And a
getting
lot
me
of people
through
ask the
my
same
hands?
question all the time. Why do we see so many
Oh
slants
my
in the
God,
red
I was
zone?
a half step
The
late.
windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed.
Fuck,
it has
I
to be
chose the wrong
quicker.
play,
And you've got to
goddammit.
deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Ready? 50 seconds to Mike. Check, 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 check. First down.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he
Oh
is
my
into
God.
the end zone for a touchdown. Leonard Fournette with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And his guys are going to add
that's a
on to their
sell.
lead.
I pressed that because it didn't fucking...
He just
It
yanked
lies on
that
me.
one well to the left, and no
fuck.
good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
Oh my God, Derrick Henry
Sideline,
doesn't
thinking
get
to
hit
themselves,
like
okay,
that.
Do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer
This
would be
game's so
yes. They're going to have a
unrealistic.
lot of
Derrick Henry
confidence in their
runs
kicker.
over people.
But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their
That's fucking
offensive guys, come get a little bit closer
Get a
this
little
time.
closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
On 2nd
I
and
fucking
11
threw
now.
that again.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes
Oh,
down.
fuck off.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Newton. It's complete to Diggs. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down. They will go for it. Now Newton. Being chased, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
We gotta
Darren
break
Lee,
some
and the ball
this
will
game
go
up.
over
It's
on downs on the short side of the field.
Ready, break. 56. Check 56. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Ready?
Throwing on 1st down is Locke. And he's got the hook up to
God
Moore.
damn it. Jump
Just
the
a yard on
fucking
the catch
route.
there, and it'll be 2nd and 9.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders,
Oh
using
my
guys
God,
almost
do you
as
not know how to cover?
screens in order to get open,
Fucking moron.
that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And that'll get him halfway
Aaron
there
Donald,
as he takes it
yo,
from the
fucking
6 to the
A.
3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Locke. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't
Hold the
intercepted.
ball now.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. it. And he's not even going to get past the line of scrimmage. Brought down right at the 4. They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 2-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the end zone, Newton. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. 3rd and 2, Newton. And he's able to find Diggs. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. Newton now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Now Newton. It's Kelsey on the grab. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, 49ers. Travis Kelsey, 76 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And they'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
I'm sorry, I got to do it.
A little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, there's still a 1-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And this offense on 3rd down today, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
Now Leonard Fournette, and he won't get there.
Good.
They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Leonard Fournette stops short of the marker on 4th down. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Derrick Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Just like that.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry.
Are you shitting me?
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do.
Well, that's
but this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Oh, my God.
Down, knocked away, and incomplete. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, only thing larger than his name is wingspan as he knocks that one away.
It's 4th and 11.
He's going to sell me again
down,
here.
Out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This one from 48 yards
Watch him
away.
sell again.
Oh, how
And this one is right down the middle.
Have some
And
faith
that cuts
in
the
your
lead down to
boy.
just 3, 20-17. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them
How
that
the
much
fuck are you
closer.
stopping every one I run? I can't run anywhere. I have a
really
good
book,
offensive
isn't
line.
it? Because I
They're
feel like
shooting
there's a
the
few
gap,
more
Tony.
plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
I'm shooting the gaps too, and you're fucking getting everything.
No, you're not. You notice how on defense, whenever your offensive line opens something up, my user's right in there.
The offense back out there
It's
at the
because I'm
line, ready
waiting.
for their
I'm
next
waiting
drive.
until I see
They're
where
holding
you're
on
holding
right
it
now to
and
that
shooting
slim
the guy.
advantage in a one-score game. And you
Oh,
hear a lot
my
about 2-minute
fucking
offense and
God.
4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense
You
applies
see what I'm
here. How
saying?
they run that
Because you
effectively.
didn't wait. You just came up. So I waited for my blocker to engage you, and then I ran around you. But if you waited until the offensive line figured out the gap and you shot the gap, I would have had to figure something
It
out.
certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
How'd you gain
And
it?
not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41.
No, you didn't.
On the stop was Aaron Donald. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Hike the fucking
Now
football.
Fournette.
Yo, if I got to delay a game right there, I would have been
here, so that
fucking
leaves you with a
furious.
3rd down and 8.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here,
There's gonna
partner.
be the
And
two.
there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in
God
capital
damn it.
letters here. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to
What
this
a
lead
punt.
for dear life.
What a
That
fucking
one sails
beauty.
out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Back to throw.
Ooh, if I'd stayed there.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Newton to throw.
Let's go.
Throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Yo, my
Now
defense
San
steps up
Francisco
right
will call
here.
their
Oh, my
second
goodness.
timeout. As they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Good fucking play. Who was
It's
that?
knocked
He came out of
away
nowhere.
And incomplete.
Who was
Eli
that?
Apple. Good to the
Eli
corner
Apple.
there as he gets in and knocks
He's
it away.
wide open.
Oh, these corners, I tell you, they've
What
done
a
excellent work all
freaking
game
play,
long.
yo.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times, nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime,
should've
and
been
because of
picked.
that, really
That was a
not
unique
many
back.
places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented.
And pressure there as it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. He was looking for Paul Richardson there.
Wow.
Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around.
What
for
a
them.
catch,
I mean,
yo.
things were now going their
Wow.
way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the
You
way
see
back.
that? That was good. 'Cause you waited a
Call
little
it a
bit.
gain
You were
of 4
patient.
on first, and
And you
that'll
shot
make
the
it
gap.
2nd
Tried to
down.
fucking bounce
I
out.
guess
You
the
see that
simple
shit?
question, why not
Still got
just
4
take
yards
a
out
knee
of
there?
here. I can't
I'm
get
ahead,
anything.
but you see what I'm saying, though? That's the right concept.
We've
You see what
seen
I'm
it
saying?
happen in the game of
Yeah,
football.
see it
so
Doesn't
how am I
matter
supposed
whether
to
you
do
watch high
that?
school,
I
college,
can run
or the
against everybody else
NFL.
except for you.
Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And here come the whistles and a timeout.
I spend a lot of time working
with
on
7
running defense,
seconds
so
left.
I probably could do it. because of fucking Johnny.
70, Indy.
On third down, Fournette. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. They'll actually throw it with Locke. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, partner, still a head-scratcher to me how this one ended down 3.
Yeah, you gotta cut
I just
that,
thought, no matter the situation, you're in a spot where you can kick that field goal.
Well, there's no other
overtime. Why not do it?
And this is where I think the analytics guys are going to continue to get more and more traction in the league. We've talked about different people now saying, I need a game management coach. Someone in the booth to take the emotion out of it. Did they lose track of where they were on the clock? Right? Did they lose track of where they were on the field? Was it makeable for their kicker? All those things come into play here, and it turns out
I didn't even see it. That was weird, y'all.
So for London, they at least get the win here to earn a split of their first 2 home games. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll get a chance.